Alright, so we're back and we're doing stuff again. Um, what stuff we're doing, I'm not exactly sure. Let me pull up my notepad again. We'll see. Let me turn this off and turn that on so we can see me, and then we will let me go to my most recent. Okay, so we did a discard, we did the drop ceiling. I was going to add some type of speaker for them to talk to you, but we'll not do that right now. Because we really got to get these game mechanics just fleshed out and figured out. So, I think... yeah, let me just play it and we'll see where we're at. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're so back. Even though it's 6:45. Oh damn, I forgot my coffee. I'm gonna have to go get that in a second. But oh yeah, I forgot I keep spawning these guys in. Let me stop that for a second. So I can remind myself where we're at. Alrighty. Now it's loading. Okay, yeah, so we're there. We have the current order here, meaning we would have to cook a chicken patty or goblin patty, as we're going to rename them. We'd have to defrost it. Oh, we're going to need some type of timer in the background so we can see like our time counting down. We're going to need the patty, throw it on here. We would have to grab a burger. If we grab the wrong one, we could hit the X to get rid of it. So we need to fix this one over here. That one doesn't work. Those over there work. But then we can grab our patty. We would then come over to our condiments. We can grab our tomato, the onion, and it looks like there's no cheese. But so we'd be good to go, and we can hit the altar, and then our cardboard bag that we made yesterday would appear there. So I just need to, we need to fix both these X's, and then I'll model some type of like trash can or discard bin for these. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do it here. Maybe I'll just make like a little discard tray or something, or maybe I'll make just a small tray to separate each one of these. I'll kind of figure it out. And then we have this bell. We need a bell sound, but we can still hit it. It's just not so great. But yeah, so that's what we have so far. Today I want to take a full order to completion and then be able to check it here at the altar. So I have to code the altar, fix these two, and add some trash cans. I guess the first thing to do... oh, thanks. Yeah, I think I try and like keep it moving, and I try and do like 2 hours at a time. I haven't worked on it at all off stream, so that's kind of what I've been trying to do. So we need to go to the player, and we need to check when we're hitting those X hot dog things. So let's go to our player script. This is when our raycast hits something and we hit E, we send this incoming object. So we just need to, these are our discards. They're named that way because I'm really bad at naming stuff. But yeah, we can see them down here. Like cheese X are actually areas that we interact with when we want to discard stuff. So that's what the areas are called. And when we hit those, so what we know is that our bun X and bun holder over here are probably not named correctly. So I just need to do that, or we'll go to bun X. It is on the right collision layer, cool. So now let's go to our script and see. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have a 2. Some of them had a 2. I don't know why they had a 2, but I'm going with it, and we're keeping the 2. That's just how it grows. It goes. Yeah. So we got bun X, and then what about hot dog holder? Hot dog X2. Did we do that one? Yeah, we have that one. The thing is that I don't think we ever coded collision for our hot dog. So let me go to hot dog bun. Yeah, so can we pick this up? I don't think so. How did I learn Godot? Yeah, I think I can show you maybe the exact video, honestly. I think it was I watched a channel called like Umai Pixel, and it was like way back in the day, like 6 years ago, on like Godot like 3 or whatever. But yeah, I would say just find a like project that you want to make, and then like start making stuff for that project, and you'll learn more than you think. It's like every project I worked on was like my dream project, and then I was like, this is never gonna go anywhere. Fuck it, I'm gonna abandon this and move to something else. And then you'll like come back to it and be like, oh, I learned so much more. I can improve on it so much. So yeah, so the hot dog bun, can we intercept that is what I was trying to figure out. Let me control F and hot dog bun. But it's got to be a capital H and a lower uppercase B. Let's go down. How many cases? Okay, so we should be able to pick that up. And is the texture loading? I'm just going to, I guess we'll go for it. Yeah, let's see if we can pick it up. And thanks, yeah, I'm glad you like my content. And thanks also Artlist for stop playing the songs. I don't know why it always does that. It's like, just keep playing the songs, but whatever. Alright. We'll go back to scene A. I guess I'll check the collision on this one. We did fix that, right? Yeah, and then we'll check that we can pick up both the burger and the hot dog. So, and it is a little redundant because we already have the, we could just pick up the hot dog and that discards the bun anyway, but it's like, whatever. So, I can pick this up. Can I discard? I guess I cannot discard. What if I hit this one? So that gets rid of that one. And then I cannot pick up the hot dog. So I basically fucked up in both tasks in that front. Yeah, let me see. Let me go back to our script. Let me full screen this so I can actually see it. So why did our discard not work? Bun X, that is the right name, right? I'm going to do a little print statement here and just say we have the correct match loop section. Alright, so we'll try that, and then if not, oh, maybe it's a capital B. Is it a capital B? It's not. Oh, it's a lowercase x. There we go. So, and then the other thing is we're going to have to clear both of these textures even if we just pick up the hot dog. So, because we could have the burger and we want to discard whatever bread we had. So we can do that, and then I can get rid of this bottom half because we already did it. There's no reason to do it twice. This just clears the textures off the player's UI. Yo, how's it going? So I'm going to go ahead and run this, and we'll see what happens. Should be working this time. Alright. We're back in. We can pick up the bun, and we can discard it. I never fixed the hot dog, but if I pick this up, and then I hit this discard, it clears both of them, which is good. I mean, that's basically what we want, even though it's kind of redundant. Nice, because these are all specific to the item. Like if I pick up this and then I hit the X on the cheese, it'll never get rid of my tomato. I always have to press the X on the tomato. And likewise with all the others. So, but these are going to be interchangeable because you know, they're both like bread items. So it's like if you're over here and you're like, oh shit, I meant to grab a hot dog, you can just get rid of it and grab the next one. And that's also because they occupy the same areas on the player's UI. But, nice. So we need to fix this hot dog. Where are we going wrong there? Hot dog bun. This is what we should be looking for. Let me Control C, and then I'll Control F and see how many matches we have. We should have one. So we are matching right here. So let me print. Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. It's the. So if we go over here to our collision, we're on the player raycast layer, and we should be on the objects layer, so our raycast can actually collide with us. So now we should be good to go. I was wondering what was going on there. All right, let's give it a shot now. So it should work. Let's go grab our hot dog, and then we can get rid of it. And if I go over here, and then we can get rid of it, and we can do that. We can go pick up our patties. We got a rat dog. We got our, I'm going to call them goblin burgers and crispy goblin bites. And then I might have a goblin slaying mini game. I think that would be pretty funny. So then we defrost them, and I'm going to make them all different defrost times, I think. But not this episode. But then we can start throwing them in here. And, yeah, they start cooking immediately as soon as you throw them on. We get some steam, and now I can select one. So I think what's on the screen is that crispy chicken, crispy goblin or whatever, and then we grab our tomato and onion, and yeah, we throw it on the altar. So the next thing we need to do is code this altar so we can hit E and put the food up ready to order. And for that I have a bag, and then once you're completed with the order and everything looks good, you slam the bell right here. So that gives you like an option to, you can re-pick up the bag and it'll put stuff right back onto your inventory, is the plan. So if you're like, oh shit, I fucked up, let me just like hit that back up. You know, you wish you worked like real life in your job like that. You could just be like, oh wait, hold on, let me fix that real quick. But no, it never does. So, what do we need? We need this bag that I made. Shitty bag. So we have this bag mesh. If I go to my 3D, I'm just going to... Oh, I already made it a TSCN, so we can just spawn it in. And we need to get whenever we touch this food altar. So what is this? Environment, I want to move this to objects. There we go. And so when our raycast hits it, if we press E, we should be able to interact with it. And so we just need to go to our player and add that one in. I think I already did add it in though, somewhere up at the top. Food altar, there we go. Let's just make sure it's named the same. Perfect. So I wrote this function, clear player inventory, and that's going to get rid of everything. Yeah, so all we need to do is basically take all of the, we have these, hold on, let me just bring this down real quick so I can remind myself what we're doing. So we have this camera swivel on the player. This holds the player's inventory. If we go to the 2D, all of our burgers and stuff show up down here, and that's with these right here. So all we're going to do really is clear all of these out, and we hit the altar, and then send a dictionary to our game manager and tell it, hey, check against what we already have and see if that order's right, and give us a score. And our player inventory will clear all out. And then, yeah, so that's how we're going to do it. Yeah, from the player script, whenever we click on the altar, we're going to clear everything like that. So, held item, that is our meat. Okay, yeah. So we'll just say dot texture equals null. And we can do that for a few more of them. So I'm actually going to copy this whole thing and just tab it and throw it in there a few times, and then I'll change these to what they're supposed to be. So we got top half We have bottom half. That would be the bottom half of the burger texture. We have the onion, which would be the onion texture, the tomato, and the lettuce. This would be pretty cumbersome if we had a whole lot more stuff, but we really don't. Instead, to flesh out the game, I plan to add like little mini games and shit just to test different like, mechanics in Godot. Onion. What are we missing? Do we have lettuce? Hopefully, no one ever orders lettuce. Lettuce right there. Lettuce. We got cheese. We don't need to change our crosshair. Yeah, so I don't think we need this one at all. So that should clear it. Let me check. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So we don't have to clear the health bar or anything. Awesome. So, nice. I guess I'll head on back and we'll see if that's what's up. Oh, we also need to do some other stuff. We can't just set the textures to null. We need to spawn the bag. So we'll say, yeah, why don't we actually add a script to our food altar real quick? I think that'll be good. Where's that guy? You were just here. Food altar, there we go. So I'm actually going to add a script, and I think we'll get rid of this, get rid of that, and we're going to have interact as a function because that was what we called it last time. Func interact. And yeah, that's looking good. Now what do we want to do here? I guess we'll just, we got to spawn the bag. So we got to make a onReady variable, onReady var, and this will be bag, and then we'll say equals load, and that'll be the shitty bag right there. So we'll then say var b equals bag dot instantiate, if I can spell it correctly, instantiate. Is that right? I believe that is right. Alright, and then we will say b add child b, and we might have to change the position because it should add it to, like, let's see, where is this thing's origin? I don't know, we'll figure it out. We might just have to move the bag around. That might be easier because it's only going to show up in this one spot anyway. And then we'll probably have like a claw come down from the ceiling. I'm probably going to go back into Blender and cut holes for these pipes, and then cut holes here for a claw to come down. And then maybe we'll cut like one more hole or a few more over here and have some more pipes just for some ambience or some shit. But yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so I'm just trying to think where the bag should spawn. Right now we're just going to spawn it and we'll see what happens. So that looks good. Add child B. Is there anything else we need to do? Yeah, it's starting to get dark early. Bag.instantiate, add child B. I think that's it, right? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, all we're doing is basically loading that in, and then eventually we'll call from the player script, I'm going to contact our game manager, but we're going to say, oh, not down here, but up here. We'll do, oh, not you either, food alter. We'll say right here, we're going to do the same thing that we do for the faucet and all the other objects. We just call the interact function on its parent, which has the script. So that should do us for a minute, and then we're also going to contact our game manager. So we'll say game manager dot we'll say... actually, we won't do it until the bell is rung. But yeah, I guess we should do it now. Yeah, we'll say send order. And then we'll pass the player's inventory at this current time. So we just need to pass the bool dict, basically, right here. And then right after we pass the dictionary, we're going to clear it out because we don't need it anymore, because we already have a copy of it in the game manager. So I'm going to do that down here. And I'm actually going to leave like a big thing up here. We are clearing the bool dict because that is important. Yeah, so we'll say, is there a clear function? Yeah, let's try that. Alright, that's looking good. I like all that is going on. I think this will lead us to victory. Cool. Nice. Yeah. So we'll try that. And technically it should show up even if we have nothing in our inventory. So let's go check it out. Yeah. Non-existent function. Oh, that's a PNG. Bagmesh.tscn. Nice. So we got to go to bagmesh.tscn. There we go. Instantiate. There we go. Okay. So if we hit this up, send order. Oh, that's right. We haven't written that in the game manager yet. So let's go to the game manager and we'll actually add that in. Whoops. We'll say func and we'll say lowercase func and then we'll say send order. And we'll receive our bool dict. And then we'll just say pass. Actually, we'll just print it. We'll print the bool dict. Print bool dict. So there we go. We can run it. So let's what do we need? Sorry, we can just hit this thing. Invalid index texture. Oh, texture. Yeah, there's a T in there, I believe. There we go. Awesome. Never a better code did you ever see. Okay, let's go check if this works this time. There we go. We got our bag, but it's a little small. How did it show up in the right spot? That's amazing. I don't understand how that's happening right now. That makes no fucking sense. But whatever. I'll take a slight victory. Its rotation is off. But I think I can just go to the bag scene and rotate it. I'm going to scale it 2 times and rotate it. I'm going to try negative 90 or just 90 and we'll see. Let's try that again. Alright, so we go over here to the altar. We hit that up. Haha, there we go. There's our bag. It looks very Looks great. I'm gonna add some type of logo. I just haven't figured out what I'm gonna do for that yet. I gotta get some pictures or something. But yeah, the idea is the restaurant's called Limbo King, so maybe I'll make some type of Limbo King something. And then I want to have a little poster on each one of these. This one will say like crispy goblin nuggets, goblin burgers, and I don't know, I might change this to goblin dogs. And then I want to have another level where you go up and you have to actually like smash the goblins and run around and like put them in a chute or something. I think that would be really funny. Yeah, and then yeah, so we are sending our order what we have. Let's take a look when we printed our shit. So we basically didn't have anything. So this time we should put together the order that we have and see if it matches the one that we have on our game manager that we're sending to our TV. Yeah. Our TV that we see in the 3D scene here receives an order. So that's being sent, this order, from the game manager. It's an order list. And we'll basically go through the order list and we'll just check for those items. And if they're not there, then we'll put a score based on it. We'll just, I guess we'll add it all up and then we'll divide by, you know, whatever. Then the sum or whatever of the thingies. And then that fucker will give us a score, and we'll print that out to the player. So, sorry, I'm trying to think about a bunch of stuff at once. Let's go ahead and we're printing out what we have. Let's go to our game manager. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, how do I get there? So, what do we really want to do here? We want to, this is our order 1. Yeah. McGoblins. Yeah. So, the issue is that I think in our bool dict these are named something different from what they're named here. Let's take a look. Yeah, we have like burger bottom, burger top, onion, lettuce, tomato, cheese, hot dog, cooked dog. So, we can't just check for those names. We would have to convert them somehow. Is there a way to convert strings that's not manual? I guess I could just do it manually. Tomato is fine, onion is fine, hamburger bun top. And these are important because they are being... I'm plugging in that item name to get the PNG to put on the TV. So I'm really limited here in what I can change in their names. I have to keep these names the exact same. So I guess I could change them in my yeah, I could change them in my player script, right? Where am I getting these from? I am getting these from, I think it's all the way down here. This is my dictionary. So yeah, these don't need to be named anything, so I can actually change their names to be what they should be. So I should name them off these nodes. Right? Yes. So what I'm going to do is actually snap a picture of the screen, and then I'm going to open that up so I can look at it on my other screen. So this might take me a second to get up. There we go. And I'll bring this up over here so I can just copy those names. And let me go back to my player. And let's see. This should be ham burger bun with a capital B top. There we go. Uh-oh. What did I do there? Fuck, which one was this? That's the bottom. Oh, great. Yeah, hamburger bun bottom. Awesome. Hamburger bun bottom, and then we got to go hamburger bun top, I'm sure. Hamburger bun top. All right, and then the onion, we just got to add a capital O. The lettuce, we got to add a capital L there. The tomato, we got to add a capital T. The cheese is just a capital C. The H is now dog bun with a G for some fucking reason. So with a capital G, it's like this. So, you know, we're just going to go with that. And then single chicken patty. All right, that's what it's called. So we'll call this single chicken patty. Nice. And what else are we going to do? Cooked burger. What is that called? Oh, that's right. We're doing that differently. Actually, no, we're not. I don't think we are. We just haven't put those in yet. Okay, so I need to fix that as well. Yeah. Yeah, so on my TV, I have this single chicken patty, and I think I need to add 2 more meats because I populate it based on what we have. So I need to just basically add another sprite. We're going to go sprite 3D, and I know what size I want to make it. Let me just add a texture in there to kind of put it where I want to. I'm going to go to the burger because it's going to be a burger texture. So we'll grab our cooked patty. This is basically what we'll display there. Let me bring it forward. But like all the others we're putting here, it's going to be scaled to 0.125, I think. And then we bring it down to where our meat should be. Yeah, I could do that. I could also... I could just check whatever things are on the screen right here, like whichever one of these have textures, and then we could load the names from that, and that would tell us what the player's holding. But I've already got this kind of like all figured out in my head. What are we doing here? Single chicken patty. I just want to put this one where that one is, so let's just move it a little bit. Doesn't matter if it's off a little. And then we just need to name this one to single burger patty, I believe. Well, we want this named as the same as the image, so single burger patty cooked. Actually, that should be fine, I think. We'll give it a go, and if not, if everything fucks up, then we'll know why. So from the order list, there we go. Single chicken patty. Yeah, it should be cooked. My bad. Whatever. We're going to go for it right now. And then we got to do the same thing with the single rat dog. And then we should be all good to go. Single rat dog cooked. There we go. Just so I keep the naming conventions right, and then we'll go ahead and throw that texture in there and just move it where I think it should be. No reason to be exact with it. We'll just get it right there. Transform 0.125. We'll make it 1/8 of what it should be, and then we'll bring it right there so we can see it on the screen. And then we're going to get rid of the textures on both of these. And there we go. So let's make another order and see what we can do. Order list is being sent from the game manager. Okay, so let's go to our game manager. And instead of this, let's add the single. What do we call that? That way I can just check my pictures, and I can even just like I can't rename. I was gonna double click and copy and paste like a real champion would. Okay, so we're going to call it single rat dog cooked. There we go. And yeah, I probably would figure out a better way to do this if I wasn't doing it live, but I mean, this is like, you know, not super duper complicated. All right, let's give that a shot and see if it changes out there, and we'll also add we'll add cheese and see if the cheese is added. So I guess we're trying out a whole bunch of stuff to see if a whole bunch of stuff works. Whatever. All right, we're in it to win it. We need to grab this, throw it on here. We'll defrost it, and then we'll cook one. So this did print out good, right? Yeah. We forgot to change that to a hamburger bun. But we have the cheese, we have the meat, we have the onion, the tomato. So that's looking good. I think I need to change the placing of the cheese here, right? Tomato, onion. Okay, no, I want it to match the screen. So if I grab my hot dog here, throw it on there, grab my hot dog bun, I gotta wait for that to finish. And then I can grab it. So, oh shit, that's the wrong one. So I can either just pick up this and that should get rid of it, or I could press the X and then pick that up. And then I can go over to the altar and hit E to interact. And I guess we'll take a look at what our script is and what we have. So, cooked hot dog, cooked burger, single chicken patty, cooked chicken. We have the hot dog, we have the cheese, the tomato, the onion, the hot dog, the burger bun. Hot dog bun is 1, so we need to fix that. Oh, that's right. We never updated where we were changing stuff here. We changed these in the bool dict, but we never changed the ones here. So all I have to do is just figure that out. Oh, thanks. Yeah. How's it going, scumbag? All right, so let's go ahead and get these changed out. We also need to add a hamburger bun top. We need to add the what was the other one called? The dog bun. Yeah, there we go. Or do we already have that one? I think I remember putting that one in there. Dog bun. Okay, that's why I'm not seeing it. I'm going to move that one up here towards these so it makes more sense to me. And, whoops, you belong there. Okay. So, we need to change that to dog, D-O, capital G, D-O, capital G, B-U-N. There we go. That one will work now. And we're going to need to, I'm going to grab this. Let's go to the burger bun. We're going to change this here. I guess we'll check the bottom and the top now. There's going to be separate things in our bool dict. So let me grab this and we'll throw that there. It occurs to me that I never really needed to set these down here anyway, because they would have never existed and we could just check if the keys are there. But, you know, I like my little my little invention down here that I thought I was very smart. So hamburger bun top, we're now setting that equal to 1, so we at least set it equal to a value. Perfect. And this will help me in the future if I need to add more values to it. I think that was my thinking. The onion, all we need to do is change this to a capital O. The tomato, capital T. You got to respect the tomato. All right. Capital T. Sorry, my keyboard is being strange. But lettuce. and we got to change that to it actually spelled correctly right there. Cheese, we need to put a capital C, and then this way our dictionary is also in line with our other naming conventions, which is good. So all we need to do is cooked hot dog, cooked burger, single chicken patty. So we need to change that single chicken patty, single chicken patty, and we need to change this as well, right? Let's take a look. What did we call it in the TV script? Single rat dog cooked and single burger patty cooked. So we do have to change that. Single rat dog cooked. Single rat dog cooked. And single burger cooked. I think it's burger patty cooked. Lightly cooked. Just throw a little dab on there. Alright, so single burger patty cooked. Burger patty cooked. Oh yeah. No, what you want to do is have a player script that's like thousands of lines long. Yeah, that's how you want to do it. That's how I did it. And then you want to make that into a class so you can eventually hide all of them from everyone. So then you can just be like, I only have 10 lines of code. It's all hidden behind classes. I don't know. I like my match loops. So that should all work. What am I trying to do next? We need to replace this. That's right. I'll grab this. That's what's up. We need to put this here for the single burger patty cooked, and we need to grab the single rat dog cooked, I believe, and then we can grab that, and I'm sure we're gonna have issues with this right here. We'll grab this, we'll throw it right here, and we'll throw that right there. And then we need to also change when we hit the X's up here. So if we hit the, well, we don't have a meet X yet. We basically just swap it out whenever we pick up a new one. So it's not really that relevant. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see right there that it's going to fail in one area. Okay, let me go back here. We need to rename these. The bun X. I did forget about that. We now need to change these to those. I'm sure this is riveting content. Where is it at? Right here, and then hamburger bun top. There we go. And then we do need to capitalize these. Lettuce, onion, and tomato, and cheese. There we go. So we need to change this to D-O capital G-B-U-N. Bam. Yeah, nice. So that should work. We're gonna roll this. Hopefully this works as expected. What do we want to do here? Let's grab a, what's the order? Alright, we need a rat dog. We need to defrost it. It takes 5 seconds. We'll grab our dog and we'll throw it up here to cook a bit. We can then grab it and we'll bring it over here. Oh, we forgot to grab our hamburger bun. So we grab that, and then we get our tomato and our cheese, as well as the onion. So that looks like what we got on the board right there. I think I have to swap where the lettuce and the onion are on my screen. But then we can throw this in there, and we should be able to check what we have. So, hamburger bun bottom, hamburger bun top, and let's do this. Now we can, we're basically going to go through on the game manager and have the game manager check if our order, yeah, so we can just say for, yeah, which one should we loop through? We should loop through whichever one is longest, right? Or am I just being stupid? So I can either check from this one or check from the dictionary passed in. I guess I should go through the dictionary we passed in and then see if yeah. No, we'll go through the short. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. So we'll say func check order. Yeah, and then we'll hit it here. And what this will be is, well, we're already sending the order here, so let's just check it up there. I don't know why I made another function, but we will, we'll say bool dict, we'll say bool, actually we'll just say for entry in bool dict. Sorry, I had to cough. I didn't want to cough into the mic. For entry in bool dict, so we're going to loop through each one of these, and we'll say if entry, so that'll check the key, right? Why don't we just say key? For key, yeah, I'm being stupid. For key, check the order, not the input attempt. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. Hold on. Let me just do what I'm doing, and then if it doesn't work, then maybe I'll take suggestive criticism. So we're gonna look, and if the key is equal to the orders that we have, we'd have to loop through each order then. So we'd have to say for the key, and then for order one. What's the best way to do this? So we have the keys in the bool dict, and they should be looking like this. We got our output. It's hard for me to visualize stuff unless I have like printed shit. So this is what it's going to look like. We just need to check if the ones that have ones next to it are the ones that we actually asked for in the order. So I guess we'll make a list. We could make a list of the ones we need, and then we'll just remove them from the... We basically have the list of stuff we need, and then we'll loop through the bool dict and remove them if they have the... if they have a 1 next to them, we just remove that. And then if it doesn't, then we can leave it in. And then the ones that are left in, we'll know. So we'll say for key in bool dict, we need to... yeah, hold on. What did I just say? It's hard to keep shit straight. I got my fucking cats in the background. So for the... I'm totally blanking. Hold on. We're going to loop through here and remove them from the dictionary. That's right. So if we have to loop through the order. So for each word in order, and then we'll loop through each thing in the dictionary. Yeah, I'm being stupid. All right, so for order 1, yeah, we'll print everything there. What are we saying? 4 items in order 1. Sorry, it's been a really long day. I've been at work like all day and shit. And then we'll, I'm just going to print those items. It'll help me think. Here are the items right here. And then item. And then for each item, we're going to loop through the loop and see if it has a 1 next to it and if it matches. So for the entry in bool dict, and we'll say if items equals bool dict equals entry, then we will remove it from the list. I'm actually going to create a second list. I'm going to call this sacrificial list, sac list, and we'll make it, I can just set it equal to order 1, right? Yeah, order 1. And then if items equals the entry, so if the item in here equals the entry in bool dict, and it has a 1. No, I'm totally open to criticism. What I'm doing right here is completely stupid. I'm about to ask ChatGPT, because it will come up with a better solution than me, for sure. I'm actually going to do that. Chat GPT. All right, let's see how we can word this. How would you word this? Let me log in this screen, actually. So, I have a list of string values that I want to check. I have a list of string values. Let's start there. I have a dictionary where the keys are strings and the values are bools. I am using the Godot for engine. I want to check if the hold on, this is a better way to do it. Write me a function that will take yeah, write me a function that will take the list and fucking cat's doing something. Write me a function that will take the list and check if the dictionary has a boolean that is true. Write me a function that will take the list and check it against the dictionary. I am checking if the boolean on the on the value is true. Return me a you know what, there's actually a better way to just do all of this, and that would be to not use a dictionary at all and to just remove values from a list, and then we'll just compare the list, and that would be much simpler than all of this dumb shit right here. That just occurred to me. So instead of doing all of this, we'll basically just have a list, and we'll yeah, we could do this. Just have an inventory, and then we'll just remove shit from the player's inventory instead of being like this. So we'll go here, on ready var, inventory equals, and we'll make a little list there, and then we just need to go to our inventory and add these in. So instead of this, we'll say inventory right here. So for this, we want to add, so we got to get rid of this if it's in here, these two if it's in here, and the other ones if it's not. So if I use a remove, can we do remove? How can I remove a list? Let me check the list. List. Or is it an array? Godot, if you fuck with me right now. I guess it is an array. Yeah, there we go. So can we remove, yeah, erase, and then we send the value, right? So we can do like, yeah, so that's to remove an index, and then we can remove the first occurrence of a value in the array. Perfect. So we're going to use that, erase. Awesome. Let me go back to the player, and I just want to see if I call erase on an item that's not there, is it going to call an error? Who knows? Erase, and we'll just make up a bullshit thing. So erase erase my ass. There we go. Let's see if that causes an error. I'm not sure. So I need to pick up a cooked patty to trigger that. And let's go back to my game manager and just get rid of all of that shit. And yeah, once I have the two lists, that's going to be much easier. And that will require the minimal amount of rework. So let me run that and grab the cooked patty. Yeah, we could. All right, let me go here. I just want to see if this works right now. We'll grab that, then we'll throw that in there. All right. Okay, so it doesn't crash, so that's good. There's a debug. Doesn't do anything. So I guess it doesn't matter if we don't have that in there, because it did not erase my ass. So, cool. That makes it much easier. We can start getting rid of these and start using this instead. So we could also just add, we'll just have to make sure we keep these naming conventions correct. So I'll just say append right here, and we'll append the single burger patty cooked right there, and then we'll hide these. I'm going to leave them in for right now in case something major fucks up and we gotta do a whole bunch of dumb shit. But I'm gonna also grab this and say erase. Erase, and then we'll come down here and say single, I'll just fucking chicken patty. Chicken patty. And then we'll grab it again. And we'll try it again. Single rat. Rat. Dog. Cooked. Alright, so after we do that, we now have to kind of do the same for these up here. So let me throw that there, and instead of doing that, we want to say, what is this, the cooked fucking dog? Single. Oh shit, I have this one wrong too. We gotta change that to 0 and change that to 1. And, well, that would be what it should be, but we're going to get rid of that anyway. Rat. Dog. Cooked. Thank you. Yeah, as you can see, this is a great way to do it. So let me get rid of these guys right here. This is just this one section, though. So single rat dog cooked. We can then erase the other two. So we just need to, I'm going to grab this and throw them here. And we're going to erase the chicken patty and the burger patty. Right there. So, that's good. We need to go up to the next one and fix that. And this one we just need to append the cooked burger. Single burger cooked. There we go. And erase the rat dog. Single rat. Where's it at? Dog. Cooked. There we go. I'm sure we'll have some issues because this is very prone to issues right here. So we're erasing the rat dog, we're erasing the chicken patty, and we're appending the burger. We're erasing the chicken patty, we're erasing the burger patty, and we're adding the rat dog. Perfect. We're getting rid of the... which one is this? So that's the burger. This one should be the chicken patty right here. So Control X, and we'll throw that right there. Control V. Oh shit, I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm just going to copy it from here because I don't feel like typing it again, and then we'll grab this one. No, we need the single burger patty cooked. There we go. Control C, and throw that right there. So, and the reason this one's not called cooked is because it was originally not the cooked texture, but we ended up using it for the cooked texture, and long story short, it kind of left its way in there. So now where we see these bool dicks here, we need to just say append and then add what we want to append instead of the bool dick. So here we'll just say cheese, and this will be much easier to check. So I'm going to just grab this and throw it in. And then we'll say lettuce, spelled correctly, and we'll hide this one, and we'll do the same right here, and we'll do the same again right there, and we need to change this to tomato, and we need to change this one to onion. And we'll do the same here. And this will be T-O-G-B-U-N with a capital G right there. Perfect. Go here and we'll say append and append, and this will be hamburger bun top. And hamburger bun top. I meant to say bottom, but there we go. And we also need to remove the inventory erase. We need to erase the dog bun whenever we pick this one up, and we need to erase the hamburger buns whenever we pick that one up. So D-O-G B-U-N, there we go. And then we need to, I'm going to grab this and bring it down here, right about there. And then what we'll say is, what is this? Hamburger bun top. Shit. Trying to go too fast because this is so boring. Hamburger bun bottom. And we'll do it again. and we'll say top. There we go. So that's looking good. Now we just need to change a few up here where we're discarding stuff, and all we need to do is erase it from the inventory. So we'll just say inventory.erase and then whatever it says. So inventory dot erase, not reverse, erase, and then we'll say cheese. Cheese. Just like that. Do I play any games? Yeah, I'm a big Souls fan. I play a lot of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Yeah, so we'll just go dog bun, and we'll just go lettuce. Left off a letter in the hamburger bun. I'm sure I'll get to it. Dog bun, lettuce, cheese. We need the tomato and the onion. Tomato and the onion. Yeah, I really like the Souls series, or universe, or whatever you want to call it. And then we need to do it here as well. Inventory dot, and what do we say? Erase. Erase, and we want to erase the hamburger bun top, as well as the hamburger bun bottom. So we also want to erase this from there and these two from here. So that way they're interchangeable. Alright, so let's make sure that all of that works, and we're going to get rid of all the references to our bool dict so no one ever knows about my failure when I release this. So we can keep all of those. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm sure we'll have some errors. So we'll get rid of you. We'll say inventory. Inventory.clear. Or it's probably empty now, but it might be empty, but we'll try clear and see what happens. So that all looks good to me. This is Tejeda, apparently, or whatever. This is all art list stuff. And yeah, I'm sure if you've listened to my streams, you've probably heard these songs a lot. So I'll try and get better ones. What do we need? Inventory. So let's do that, and we should print out our inventory, and then we can just say, we can just compare those two lists. So we'll just print incoming list. Yeah, so line 308. Yeah, this should be order, ready order. That's what I'm going to call it. Ready order, incoming list, and we'll say ready order. And you said line 308. Oh yeah, there we go. Hamburger bun bottom. Thank you for that. That's very helpful. I would have never figured that out. But let's see. Is everything working as it should? Where are you? Yeah, we need to get rid of these. You you as well, because you're worthless. There we go. Damn. Yeah, we are setting those there. That's great. Completely forgot about those. Well, there's really no reason for them because we can only deliver... you know, the frozen stuff would always be a failure, so there's really no reason to add those in. Yeah, it would just be missing the patty, basically. So, yeah, we're just going to get rid of those. But we could always add them in if we want to tell the player, like, hey, you give us a frozen patty. But for right now, we'll just count it as a missing patty. Alright. There we go, that's looking good. Let's try running that and see what happens when I do an order. 309. Cheese. Line 308. I guess it changed. Damn. Really missing out on my R's today. There we go. So let's try running that. I have a good feeling about this. We coded it horribly. We did it very fast. I'm sleep deprived. You know, I think it's going to go really good. So we'll grab a burger. We'll defrost it. And then we'll grab that patty. We'll then throw it on this. We'll grab our burger. That's completely the wrong order, but fuck the customer. So we'll grab our patty. We'll give him whatever the hell we want. Some cheese, some onions, some lettuce, and then we'll deliver it to the customer. And let's see. Incoming list. What do we have? Hamburger bun bottom, hamburger bun top, single burger cooked, tomato, cheese, onion, and lettuce. And then if I go to my game manager, let me get to the scripts, please. Game manager. Well, our order was totally different, but hamburger bun bottom. Okay, so yeah, now we have two lists that we can compare. So now let's ask ChatGPT, write me a function. What do I want to do? ChatGPT, write me a function that... ChatGPT, write me a function that compares two lists and that compares list A to list B and notes any... I'm trying to think because I want to have it like an easy way for me to do it, so I think I'll have it make one list of anything that's missing and then one list of anything that's extra. ChatGPT, write me a function that compares two lists, list A and list B, two lists, list A and list B, and notes any differences. That compares two lists. It should output one list of anything that is missing from the ChatGPT, write me a function that compares two lists, list A to list B. It should output the list of anything that is missing from A to B. Hold on. It's hard to verbalize this. Yeah, so I basically want to compare these. Maybe it'd just be easier to fucking code it myself. What happens if I just say compares two lists, list A to B? Print me anything that's missing. Print me a list of the differences. There we go. Let me do this. I'm going to stop you right there. Use Godot for, please. So, how would you do it, ChatGPT? Okay. Find items in list B that are not in list B. Okay. So that would be both the differences. Nice. So that would actually be very useful. That's exactly what I want. So I'm going to copy this entire thing. I could do that, yeah. I don't know. I've never tried that. But this is basically the function that I want right here. It just thought about it in like the useful way that I needed it. So are we in the game manager function? Yeah, we are. Awesome. So let me just print this down here. And now I just have to go through and do all of this. I think if I select everything and say Shift Tab, and then I tab it back out, we should be okay. Yeah. So let me get rid of these. Actually, I need to. Those are spaces. Awesome. There we go. And then I'll get rid of that. Put a space. There we go. Perfect. So, nice. Let's try that. And then I'm going to take the ready order and pass in. So compare lists right here. Compare lists, and we'll say the ready order. Actually, we'll say order one, and ready order. So we'll see what happens there. That should print the differences between the lists. And there we go. So we can, let's try and make the order different so it comes up with a bunch of differences. So let's get a burger, defrost it. I'll come over here, I'll grab our onions, cheese, we'll just grab everything. And then we'll grab this, and we'll put it in here. We'll grab one of these, grab the wrong one. Let's grab that burger, and let's go ahead and send it on down the line. So, yeah, I mean, that is all the differences between the lists, so that would be the things we got wrong, and then I could deduce a score from there. So, I'm just thinking we can deduce here the meat is incorrect because we don't have the difference of the meat. The bun is incorrect because we don't have that. This would be covered in the meat, so we don't have to like deduct double points. Same with this. And the lettuce would be another point. So we'd have to have some logic there to like not take off for every single thing. But yeah, I kind of like the way that that looks. That's pretty nice. So we came back from a slight disaster there, and I think what I'm going to do when I come back is just make some trash cans for the X's. I just have to take a quick break and check on my cats real quick and make sure they're okay. Because they're making some noise and they're being a little stupid. So I'll be right back. But let me put this up on the screen. So there we go. And I'm going to say BRB 5 minutes. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, thanks, Artlist, for all the dead air. Thank you. All right, so there we go. Nice. So, BRB, 5 minutes, that's out. We're back in. And what we're doing now is we have this difference between the lists. What I'm thinking I'm going to do now is do a match statement on the differences between these lists that we have. So we have like the hamburger bun bottom, the single rat dog cooked, the hamburger bun top, lettuce, dog bun, and that. These are the ones that are difference between the lists. So from that we can deduce certain stuff. So we know we have the wrong bun, we know we have the wrong meat, and this condiment was not needed. So what we're going to do is just make a thing that says that. So it'll be like the match statement will basically filter out wrong bun, wrong meat, or you know, too many condiments, too little condiments, or you're missing stuff. So find items that are not in list A. So since we're passing in the order, let's send back two lists. One that one is the stuff missing from order. Let me do it that way. So I'm trying to think. I sound really stupid right now. Let me move this down and bring it in here so I can actually see what we're comparing. So we have the order one, which is the order that we make up here to test, and then we have the ready order, which is the one that we're sending in from our player. So list A will always be the order we're checking against. So I'm going to say stuff missing because it's stuff that's in list A. No, so this one is going to be stuff missing from list. Let me do that. Stuff missing from list, and let me rename it so it's a little easier to see down there. Stuff missing from order. There we go. This will make it clearer to read. Bam, right there. Stuff missing from order, and then we'll say stuff extra in order. So you order a dog and they send you some fries. So stuff extra in order. There we go. Stuff extra in order. And then we're going to change this right here. Control C. Control V. And we'll save it. And there we go. And then I'm not going to use this anymore. I think I'm going to I guess I'll do this differently. I want to display it back to the TV, so I want to call the game manager TV and then basically have it send the score back to display to the player. So let's say game manager oh no, we want how do we get a reference to our TV? Don't we already have that? I guess we should have our TV identify itself to the when we send our order. We're going to do this at onReady var TV. This is a very easy way to do it. We'll I guess no, we shouldn't do it that way. Yeah, I guess we can just get the tree and call group too, because it's in that group. So we'll yeah, we'll actually do it this way. Get tree dot call group, and we'll call the group TV, and we'll execute the function on there. What are we going to call this? Display order order accuracy. Accuracy. There we go. And then we'll pass in the stuff missing from order and the stuff added to order. Stuff extra in order. And I think we're going to have to wrap them both in one list. So we're passing in a list of two lists. And we'll say stuff Extra in order, stuff missing from order. And there we go. So now we need to make this function on the TV. So we're basically shooting from the TV to our game manager and then shooting back here. Display order, because in the beginning we send the order from the game manager, but whatever. Alright, and now we'll say, what am I going to call this? I'm going to call it the double lists. So let's just print those right now. We'll say print double list, and we'll say 0, and then we'll do double list, and we'll say 1 right here. And there we go. And we'll say A right here, and we'll say B on this one. And that should tell us if we're on the right track. So let's run that and see how it goes. I'm also going to take off, let me go back to my game manager. Nice, so we're not doing any print statements here. Cool. That looks pretty good to me. Damn, that sucks. I used to work installing stuff in people's houses, and the crew that I worked for was really, really shitty, and they had to Uber us a mount one time because we bought the wrong mount at Walmart, and then they were like, "Oh man, we'll just have it delivered to you." And I was like, "Well, who else is gonna deliver it? Because like it's only like a small company." And they just had some Uber guy drop it in the front yard, and I was like, "Great! Like the customer's gonna love that." It was fucking great. Yeah, we would put in like the worst brackets known to man on a TV and then upsell them and charge them just a ton of money. It was ridiculous. But so, yeah, I just made a random order and we'll check it, and then that should send back to my TV. It's not going to display anything yet, but we should be getting this. Single rat dog cooked and single burger cooked. So we know the meat's wrong, perfect, and we know that's wrong, but we had the I wasn't even paying that much attention, but I guess the bun is correct, the cheese was correct, we grabbed the onion, tomato, that's right, the lettuce would be incorrect, and yeah, just the meat. So there we go. We can do a lot with that information right there. Awesome. How do we want to keep going? The lamb sauce. It's fucking raw. Dude, Gordon Ramsay rocks. Gordon Ramsay's a hero. They're like, I'm gonna have him critique my game. There's no way that guy plays a video game. There's no way he would understand how to use a controller. He's like 90 years old now. Yeah. All right. So, what do we want to do here? We want to display that to the player somehow. I guess for right now, we'll just clear everything. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I'll put it like all distorted and have a demon thing pop up. Nice. What do we want to do? We want to print what isn't there. We want to put it on, I guess we'll make some new text here, and we'll say like, instead of current order, it'll say like order accuracy. So where is that? We're gonna make a new holder for stuff and kind of treat this as if it was like a different tab in like something else. So we'll just make a node 3D to begin with. And then we're going to add some sprites to it and a label. Sprite 3D, we'll add that in there. I'm going to call this the accuracy chart, accuracy check. And this will be, maybe we should actually have a picture of Gordon Ramsay. I'll just cut it out and stick it on there. That would be funny. Yeah, I'm going to go grab one. Gordon Ramsey. And we'll probably replace this in the future. No, I can't do any of these. These are too fucking... I can't use a celebrity like that. If it was someone I could make fun of, I can't do that, though. But, alright, so we'll just grab accuracy check. Let's do text. Let's do a label 3D, please. Where you at? Right there. Nice. So this is going to say like what we got wrong. So we're going to say missing. Order missing. We got to have some like badass text font. Order missing. Yeah. And then we'll display what's missing there. Let's bring that forward, and we got to flip it 180, I believe. Or I'll probably... Yeah, whatever. We'll flip it. 180. There we go. We need to make it bigger. So let's go to the font. We're doing Comic Sans, so we'll just load the let's load the bold. See how that looks, and then we'll bring it up. Order missing, and we'll make this a red because it's bad. It's very bad. We'll save that. Oh yeah, the idiot sandwich thing, that was great. And then we have to hide the order title up here. I'm going to move this right there, and I'm going to Control D and bring this up, and this one's going to say, what should this say? It's got to sound menacing. Inappropriate items, or like added items, I guess. Added items. Oops. So we'll have that there. We'll have this here, and then we need we'll just call this what it is: added label title. Oh shit! I got it wrong. Fuck. Missing title, and we'll call this one added title. And then I'm going to add another label 3D and another one, and this one will be for there. So this is going to be the actual information of what we're missing. So we'll have this one here and this one there. And this will say missing items. Missing items. And this one will say added items instead of title. So there we go. Now we'll just update these. And let me put some text in there like burger. And we need to make it bigger. And bring it forward and flip it around 180 degrees, and then we'll turn this back to 0. There we go. And then I'm going to do the same thing for this. We'll just put some text up there, and we'll say let us. There we go. Then we'll bring it forward, and we'll turn the font size up to something whatever. We'll spin it all the way around. Where's our transform? We'll put you back to 0 here and 180 there, and then you should be good to go. And we're going to put this back to 0 on the Z. I don't know why that's moving on the Z, but whatever. But perfect. Right there. I'm going to make this a little smaller. I think it should be like maybe there. And alright, we'll move this up too. Looks a little more proportionate. Cool. So let's fill out some code so that'll work now. So what is it? The first one was the one we're missing, and the second one is the other one. So all we need to do is just say, let me go back and make sure that's right. It was the game manager. Stuff missing from order, we're passing stuff extra first and then stuff missing second. So we'll pass the we'll go to the TV, and we'll say stuff, what do we say, added first, and then stuff missing second. Stuff missing, pretty sure. Stuff extra, stuff missing, perfect. Yeah, I do shipping and receiving. I pack shipping like bags for a living, and I also operate like CNC equipment. I do those two things, so I'm pretty good at putting stuff in the bags and shipping them. What do we need? Right here. This is what we're doing. Shit. All right. Fuck. Okay. I'm totally blanking. What are we trying to do? That's right. We're trying to update the TV with these guys. So, $, missing items, and I guess we could just add them all to a string. We could loop through and make them all a string and add some stuff in between them. Can I just convert? Like if I do like str on this, what would happen? I'm going to try that. We're going to do missing items dot text, and then we'll say str, and we'll go doubles list 0. This might cause an error. I have no idea. It's a weird way to do it. But we also want to hide a lot of stuff here. We're going to hide most of this. So sprite holder, we're going to hide. So we'll say sprite holder, and we'll say, can we do hide? Yeah, there we go. As well as order title. So we'll say order title dot hide, and then we want to show the accuracy check, which will be hidden by default. So accuracy check dot show. There we go. And then we'll hide ourselves real quick, and we'll load into the game, get everything going, and try it out. Yeah, the one at my job, I used to make shower tubs in this super ghetto facility, and then the facility shut down because people were like, nobody was really working that hard. But yeah, we had these shower pans that were like definitely gonna leak. They were being sold very cheaply. It was crazy shit. And then I got a different job, and now I use I cut like fabric and stuff with a CNC machine. But let's go pretty close. So we have the wrong meat. We got the right bun. Let's grab the lettuce. So we have the wrong one, and let's see what happens when we place our stuff. Text. Oh, we need the non-existent function text. Oh, that's right. It's not a function. There we go. Yeah, I briefly had a small job as I was a software development intern, but everyone at that place like was not happy to be there. That place sucked, so I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here and go back to trade work because it pays better in my area anyway. It's like if you can run a CNC machine, you can make like 28 an hour. So. And then as a like software intern, they were like, we can pay you $16 an hour, and you can work like 20 hours a week. And it's like, dude, that sucks, man. Like that's nothing. So I don't know. You got to do what you got to do, and it's better to have money. Like money's the best part. So let's grab stuff that we don't need. We got the wrong meat. We got the, let's not grab the cheese. We'll get a tomato, and we'll grab the lettuce. So then we'll send it in. And there we go. So it just prints out the whole thing. That's pretty interesting. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I think for tonight, that's probably where I'm going to leave it. And we'll have to come back and fix the rest tomorrow. We'll obviously have to adjust the size dynamically. Um, and yeah, so we'll look around. I can still pick stuff up, and I guess I could probably put in another order, and that would screw the whole thing up. But yeah, I am happy with how the project's going so far. I want to make more pipes and stuff to add in for other shit, and then I really want to add that goblin smashing mini game. I think that would be really funny. I got to build the arm that comes down and does the thing there. I'm actually going to write some of this down in Notepad real quick. Notepad. So we'll go to open. Where is the totem idea? Add the claw to pick up the order. We also need to fix the order running off TV. And then add the goblin smashing mini game. And I want to offer a way to save the goblins as well. So I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but that would be cool. So yeah, and then we got to make some type of upgrade system just to, I mean, because they're really easy to do. I'll probably just do like movement speed as well as like, you know, faucet time and that's just variables we can adjust very simply. But yeah, I think everything's going pretty good. I'll have to make more stuff to flesh out this scene. I could animate like a big make human model and just have him like peering over the flesh mountains. I think that would be kind of cool. If you had like a devil guy kind of walking around in the area behind him, just kind of peering in every now and again, but he's like giant. Yeah. Well, I thought it would be funny if the goblins were like running around and they're not really fighting back and they're just screaming like, you know, please, like, don't, I have a family. And you're just whacking them with a hammer. That would be great. But that would be pretty brutal as well. And then you just have to like, I wanted to do like ragdoll physics, and you drag their bodies into like little drains, and they come down these pipes. That would be really funny, but really fucked up. But yeah, I think it's where I'm going to end it for tonight. We'll see how it goes, how much of that actually gets added to the final game. We still need to make trash cans for these, but yeah, I'll see you tonight, probably tomorrow, probably around 6:30. But later.